I'm going to give you guys the best search and destroy tips and tricks so you guys can win literally every single game. Now, these are tricks that I personally use that work for me literally every single time. Like, I literally never lose now, all because I follow these simple tips and tricks for the brand new Fortnite search and destroy LTM. So definitely make sure to watch to the end to see all of my tips and tricks and all of my rush strats, all of my grenade spots, and all of my best spots to sit when you're defending and also attacking the bomb. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. So first, I'm going to start with like the general like rule of thumbs I follow, like the general rules I go by. Now, all of these tips can apply to both Cove and Factory. And after I show you guys all of these really cool general tips, I'm going to get into specifics when it comes to both Cove and Factory, so you guys know exactly how to dominate both sides on attacking and defending when you're on both maps. So anyway, let's get right into it. So first, always get shield when you're starting on any map and any side. No matter how many coins you have, no matter what weapons you have, always get shield. It's essential because you only have one life and you can't respawn. So living longer is definitely essential, and having that extra 50 health is big when it comes to winning gunfights. When it comes to attacking, make sure all of your teammates, all 6 of you guys, are going to one bomb site. It makes 0 sense to split up when you're attacking, because why would you have 3 people going to bomb site A and 3 people going to bomb site B? Like, it just doesn't make sense. So make sure that all 6 of your teammates are going to one bomb site, because not only does this eliminate confusion for where you're planting the bomb, but it also makes the defending team harder to shut you down, because usually the defending team, there's only like a few people on each bomb site. Like, they usually split up, so it makes it a lot easier for when you're attacking to plant the bomb and hold down the bomb. Now, when you're defending, usually the best way to start is to split up and go 3 to one bomb site and 3 to the other bomb site. Communicating is key when you're defending, because if you or one of your teammates see a ton of enemies going to one bomb site, then from there you can tell the rest of your buddies to rotate over to that bomb site so they can help you defend it. But if you don't know the rest of your team, and if you're just playing by yourself, splitting up can help you, because if you notice a lot of your teammates being killed on one bomb site and you notice your bomb site being kind of dry, you know there's no one there, then you know to rotate over and go help your teammates on the other bomb site. Now, you can change the strategy up if you notice the attacking team favoring one bomb site. Usually, like, the attacking team, if they win by going to one bomb site, most likely they're going to be going to that bomb site again. So it's always good to account for, you know, the attacking team and notice where they're going most. Another good tip to go by is to not worry about enemy loot. All right, when you kill someone and they drop all of their loot, do not worry about going and picking it up, especially on the first round. Everyone spawns with a ton of ammo for literally every single weapon type, so you do not have to worry about going and looting your enemy, especially if you kill them a long ways away. Don't worry about going and looting them. They probably don't have anything unless they have a gun that you want. Like, if they have a really good shotgun or a really good AR, then obviously go there when it's safe. But seriously, don't stress about looting the other enemy's body. Trust me, it's just not worth it. You're not going to run out of ammo because you already have a ton of it. So once again, just don't worry about it. Also, when it comes to builds, make sure you use them very wisely. Don't spam them, because you only have 2 builds per round. I usually like to save my builds until I get shot at so I can throw up a quick wall so I can assess the situation, or I usually like to use them to get on top of roofs. I'll show you guys some really nice spots, especially on Cove, to where you can use both your mats and get up to some really nice spots to shoot at from. This next tip is also very important as well. Because there are no healing items available, you will always know how weak an enemy is when you shoot at them. Now, knowing this information, it can be used very effectively, especially when you know someone is one shot. Like, if you light an enemy up and you hit them for a lot, you know for a fact that they're still going to be at that health level that you put them at, no matter what. So if it's like a 3v1, for example, and you light up the last enemy, you know with confidence that they are very weak and they can't do anything about that. So from there, you can just rush them and you can take them out very easily with confidence. And you can also use the same information when you switch roles. For example, if you're very weak and you know the enemies have a lot of health, maybe even shield still, you'll then know to play it safe and to not play aggressively, so you can kind of plan out strategically what you want to do from there. Overall, with no heals in the LTM, it's a very big advantage for you, so make sure to use that to your advantage. So those are all of the general tips and tricks I have for when playing search and destroy in general. Also, here are the 2 codes for both maps if you want to practice them on your own time and in creative. Practicing in creative can help you get good at some of these rush strats I'm about to show you guys for both Cove and Factory, and just kind of help you get used to the map more. more. So there you guys go. And now it's time to get deep into the specifics for both maps. So I'm going to start off with Cove, and for each map I'm going to show you guys exactly what to do when you're attacking on both sides and when you're defending on both sides. So I'm going to show you guys rush strats for when you're attacking A on Cove, when you're attacking B on Cove, when you're defending A on Cove, when you're defending B on Cove, and also all of that for factory as well. So let's get into it. So I'm going to start with attacking A on Cove. Now this can kind of be difficult because the enemy team already has height on you and they already have a bit of an advantage when it comes to defending A. So a few rush strats I like to do on A is to throw a grenade right here, right down the middle. This nade usually hits someone when they're trying to rush up middle, so it's always nice to throw a nade there just to make sure no one's rushing. And also like to throw a ramp right at this specific spot so I can you know, have a little bit of coverage when I'm checking the middle of the map. This rush strat can be nice if you split up, like someone goes in the middle of the map and then some of your teammates go on the edge of the map, which I'm about to show you guys right now. This is another really good strategy. If you come all the way on the edge of the map, you have a little coverage there from this big bush, and if you wrap all the way around, don't go straight in the water, go like all the way around, have some teammates defending you, like distracting the people on the boat, and then you can sneak either in the back of the boat and come through there, or all the way around the boat and come from their entrance, or you can go all the way around them and go all the way back on that pier to flank them. This rush strat will definitely throw them off. They won't be expecting you to come all the way around the back like this. And then also for a few spots you can watch the bomb at when you do plant A, you can watch it from behind this box right here. This is always a great spot. And another one, you could sit right here behind this wall and look at the bomb too. You can also play a little bit back here and watch these entrances. This is a very popular place for enemies to come up from, so you can just sit behind this pole and watch. Another one that I've used myself and it actually works pretty well is to place a pyramid right here in the middle. Now this might seem kind of stupid, but it actually works pretty well if you just hold the edit. You have a clear view of the bomb site and not many people expect you to be under builds, so you can definitely pull a quick one here and kill someone that's trying to defuse the bomb. And the last spot right here is just sitting on this back little area in the middle of the map. You have a clear sight of the bomb. Once again, another pretty good spot. So attacking B is definitely harder than attacking A. However, there's a few rush strats I'm showing you guys right now that'll definitely help you attack B more efficiently. The first one I like to do is go straight up the middle here, and then I quickly check around these stairs and make sure no one's pushing up that side alley. And then what I usually do is I go straight in the middle and I utilize this little area in the middle of the map. Not a lot of people know about this, but if you go right here, you can swim right under, and then you're pretty much at B. If you want to rush plant it, you can put a little stair right there, hop right on top, and throw down the bomb. This is a very ballsy strategy, but once again, if you have all 6 of your teammates go into that one bomb site, it can be done very effectively. So once you throw down the bomb, it's actually pretty easy to hold it down. There's a lot of good spots you could sit at. The most popular one I've seen is behind this wall right here. I mean, it gives you coverage, and also you can see the bomb very clearly. You can also sit on these boxes right here too. It gives you a nice little peeking area, and you can also see the bomb very clearly as well. And the last one I like to use is back here behind these stairs. Once again, just another very clear area that you could sit at. And if you want to play a little bit more distant, you could sit on this little notch here. It gives you another clear sight. It gives you some coverage too with those boxes. And as for another strategy you can use, this one is a lot more ballsier. I do not recommend this one, but this is also another one you could do, is swim under this little area. Now a lot of people don't know about this area, but once you start using it over and over again, they get used to you going there. Plus you don't have much coverage when you come up from there, so it's going to be hard to fend off enemies. There's usually going to be a lot of enemies where I'm pointing at right here, so I usually like to whip a nade over there and have some teammates defend me while I'm trying to go on this route. Now with this route, I want to push all the way through. Like I would go through this little entrance right here and then hop up on the boxes. It gives you a little bit more cover, you know, it gives you a little bit more confidence that you're going to be able to play the bomb well and get it down. So those are all of the strategies I have for attacking A and attacking B. Now let's go into defending. When you're defending A, another great nade spot you can use is right here. Now I absolutely whiff it in the gameplay here, but throw it a lot lower, and I usually catch at least one person lacking, and I can hit him with a grenade and maybe even kill him or crack him. They're usually swimming up the middle there, so that's a great place to catch some people off guard. And usually when I'm defending A, I most of the time, if not always, go up on this specific roof right here. It's literally the best place to be. You can see people attacking A on the A side. You can see if people are going B on the B side there. You have height over everything. Seriously, if you have like a blue AR or like a heavy sniper or anything like that with range, it's super easy to defend up here, and there's really no good way to counter it, because if they try to throw a grenade at you, it's just gonna slide off the roof, and you just have super great coverage. It's a very, very dominant spot to be in. Also, some other spots you can sit at if you're really just trying to play the bomb site. In the back of the ship here, you can catch catch people coming up these stairs. Once again, these entrances are very popular for coming up on, so you can just sit up there. And also by this little wooden wheel, if you go up a level, pretty much the same type of coverage as well. You can catch people coming up those stairs too. And when it comes to defending B, it's the easiest bomb site out of the two by far. I usually like to hit this nade spot right here. You throw a grenade right in the water there to catch people coming through that entrance that I showed you before. And if you sit behind this box right here specifically, it's great because you can catch people rushing in through this entrance, but you can also see a bit of A as well. So if you see a lot of action going on at A, you know to rotate over there to help out your boys. You can also sit behind the boxes like here too, or you can prop yourself up behind this box as well. You have a nice clear sight of B. Overall, defending B is super easy if you know how to do it. If you know just how to hide and be patient, you can easily win every single time by defending B like this. So those are all of the rush strats, all of the grenade spots, all of the tips and tricks I use for COVE. Now let's get into Factory. I'm not gonna lie, Factory is definitely my least favorite out of the two maps that are offered right now, but I still like playing it, you know, and I'm still definitely going to give you guys some tips. So when it comes to attacking A, I usually don't like going up that ramp because that's where everyone pretty much looks at. I like playing it wide. I like going all the way around here and then throwing a nade right where they're usually at. I usually get at least one kill, if not crack someone, by just throwing a nade up there, and then I can surprise them by coming around like this. And when you have a full squad going to A, if you have a few people shooting them at the normal spot and then a few people wrapping around, it's almost a guarantee that you can lock down A and win like that. A few spots you can sit at for when the bomb is planted behind these barrels is always good. They usually don't come from that back entrance. Also, getting in this corner as well is a very good idea, and also sitting up on these rails too. All of them very good spots to hide. And when you're attacking B, it's kind of harder to attack B, I'm not gonna lie. I really don't like B site in general on this map. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of different points your enemy could just be sitting behind and just like kind of just chilling. The first one I like to do is going up in this little hole and peeking if anyone's rushing into that middle hallway. That way, if I see people going into that hallway, I know either I can rush and plant B, or I can go stop them and meet them at the hallway unexpectedly. Or you can go in this underground area and come up and surprise people as well. They usually don't expect you coming from this way either, so you can just run down and plant the bomb. Now, the reason I don't like B as much for attacking is there's not many spots to sit at when you have planted the bomb and to defend it from. You could sit behind like some of the barrels or maybe behind some of the walls, but you're pretty exposed in most spots. However, one cheeky spot I like to use all the time is to put a little stair right here exactly where I'm showing you in the video, and just holding the edit. They usually don't expect you being behind those stairs, and if you hold the edit, you could see them defusing B, and you can just jump out and surprise them and kill them off the bomb. Now, when it comes to defending A, guys, it couldn't be easier. I'm not gonna lie. Literally, here's what you gotta do, alright? The enemy team does not expect you to be in this spot at all. You go up here, you put a stair down, and you can literally get on these railings that you have complete height advantage over. You have so many different angles to sit at. You could be literally all around the site. You can see all points of entrance, so you know exactly where they're coming from, and you can just hit them from any angle possible. And like I said, they literally don't expect you being there at all whatsoever. They expect you to be on the ground floor, so you can get a few picks like that very easily. So defending A, it's super easy on Factory. Like, you can't go wrong. And then when it comes to defending B, my go-to is to once again do that little stair thing I showed you guys previously. Once again, you go and place the stair right exactly where I'm showing you and just hold the edit. You have a clear sight of B. They really don't expect you being on top of this stair. They kind of just see it as a normal build. So if you just sit up there and wait for the team to plant, you can surprise them and kill them all real quick. Super easy. It's a nice little cheeky spot. Not a lot of people know about this strategy, so it's a very good spot to be in. But anyway, thank you guys all so much for watching this video. Hope that you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.